Shangrami Jautha Mancha লড়বে
লড়বে
লড়াই চাই
লড়াই করে বাঁচতে চাই
লড়াই চাই
লড়াই করে বাঁচতে চাই
কষ্ট বলে দিচ্ছি ভাই এই সংগ্রাম
চলবে
কষ্ট বলে দিচ্ছি ভাই এই সংগ্রাম
চলবে
কষ্ট বলে দিচ্ছি ভাই
Good afternoon and welcome to Nonsense Talk News. I am Pallab Ghosh with you. The biggest breaking news is coming at this hour from Kolkata, West Bengal. As you all know, the protesters demanding DA, actually predominantly they have three demands. One, DA. Two, permanent status for the contractual workers. And three, a proper probe against the teacher recruitment scam. As I always say, perhaps this is going to be one of the biggest scam ever of this country because it's still in a building up process. We really don't know who or where this scam is going to end. Well, today's development is of course little different from the rest because today the members of Shangrami Jautha Mancha, the platform, who are protesting against this malpractices, these wrongs of the West Bengal government, precisely Mamata Banerjee government, has paralyzed the Khaddo Bhawan. They were protesting against the illegal transfers of their members. Let me give you a quick brief because after that I will be playing the video which was sent to me by the member of Shangrami Jautha Mancha, Debabrata Mukherjee. You will be listening to this and then you will decide for yourself. But before that, just a quick recap of what had happened in the past few days. Earlier, 6 persons were transferred at Novanno for protesting, for sitting in this protest against the ruling government. And today, 2 persons from Khaddo Bhawan were illegally transferred. The Shangrami Jautha Mancha had taken up this issue seriously and they are protesting against this. As I said, you will be hearing Debabrata Mukherjee next, but before that, let me give you a quick brief of what, though I had shared this earlier also, but little brief about what had happened. Earlier, the Calcutta High Court had ordered West Bengal government to have a negotiation with these protesters. The officials from West Bengal state government at secretary level had a meeting with the representatives of the platform, of the protesters. But the outcome of this meeting was a big zero because at the end of the meeting, the officials told the protesters very clearly that they are not in a position to pay the dues because what they said, which is of course a mockery, but they said that the West Bengal state government doesn't have the money, doesn't have the funds to pay these people, though they are willing to pay. Mockery because West Bengal state government, Mamata Banerjee government, has enough money to spend on jalsa, on political rallies. And not to forget, very recently, right now when I am talking to you, the General Secretary of the party and nephew, Banerjee, is on a campaign trail across districts in his lavish vanity van. Question is, where from the money is coming for these lavish expenses, these extravaganza? The The problem with this government is everything is choto ghotona, small incident, shajano ghotona, concocted incident when it comes to proper demands. This government is always in defiance. This government is always in a defined mood whenever there is some justified demand, because Mamata Banerjee loves to play the BJP Trinamool card. So whatever comes, whatever apolitical problem comes in West Bengal, Chief Minister will always raise the topic of center is not paying their dues. If this is the case, then once again I would like to ask where from the money is coming for this extravaganza, political jalsa, rally, and of course the vanity van in which nephew and General Secretary is travelling across districts. Today, of course, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will be joining Abhishek Banerjee in Malda. Is she running away from these protesters is my question. Because rather than facing these protesters, rather than coming to them, having a patient hearing to their problems, the West Bengal state government has been in a defiant mood. And today, of course, as I said, when Khaddo Bhawan has been paralyzed by these protesters, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is going to Malda to attend a political rally. Isn't it a mockery? Of course, not to forget, Mamata Banerjee said, don't bark to these protesters when they demanded their dues. I leave you with this. Decide for yourself who is right and who is wrong. Decide for yourself if these protesters are on streets today, if these protesters have decided to take this crusade on a bigger platform, then who is guilty or who is to be blamed? Listen to Mr. Mukherjee and decide for yourself. Listen to these protesters who are sitting over 97 days at Shoaib Minar. It's not a matter of joke. I leave you with this thought for today. This is Pallab Ghosh signing off for Nonsense Talk News.
Our agitation, the agitation is going on there in Shoaib Minar since it is 97 days, and now the government has decided to transfer all those people who have joined in the strike on 10th March. Now this is the thing that this is intolerable, because the government is at the moment they transferred those people only who have joined in the strike, and that transferring is under the rule of detailment, and the detailment rule is of course at the time of the British period, and there's detailment should not be on at the moment in our country, in our dependent country. See, this is due to that only. The pen down is on. No mouse or computer is working there in the Khaddo Bhawan. And since morning, we all are observing pen down. The staff are all observing pen down, and it will be on till the transfer is stopped by this government.
What is going on here?
Manchina,